Who is the Predator King? Explaining Killer of Killers Grendel King. Hey there, welcome to Movie Creepers, your new home for all things thrilling and cinematic. Predator, Killer of Killers introduces one of the most imposing and lore-expanding figures in the entire Predator franchise, the Grendel King. This character doesn't just represent a more dangerous breed of Yautja, he stands at the top of their savage hierarchy, embodying their brutal honor, hunting instincts, and thirst for the ultimate kill. In a film designed to show us various faces of the predator species across history, the Grendel King is the culmination of everything the Yautja stand for: command, cruelty, and conquest. If you find this helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to stay updated with our latest content. The structure of Killer of Killers and the rise of the Grendel King. The film is an anthology that features several stories across different historical periods. From feudal Japan to Viking Age Europe and modern warfare, each segment focuses on human warriors confronting predators with the tactics and technology of their time. These hunters, though deadly, represent just the tip of the spear in Yautja culture. Between these segments are connective narrative thread scenes set within a massive Yautja Colosseum, where three human survivors, each having once defeated a predator, are brought together for a new, far more sinister purpose. These warriors are Ursa, the Viking shield maiden, Kenji, a Japanese samurai, and Torres, a contemporary soldier. They soon realize they've been taken by the Yautja to entertain the most powerful figure of all, the predator warlord known to Ursa as the Grendel King. Who is the Grendel King? The Grendel King is a towering predator warlord who appears in the final segment of Killer of Killers. Unlike the solitary hunters we've seen in earlier films, the Grendel King commands entire legions of Yautja. His presence silences the Colosseum. His word is law. He isn't just a warrior, he is the ruler, the apex, the symbol of Yautja supremacy. Ursa calls him the Grendel King, likely referencing the monstrous figure from Beowulf. And the comparison is fitting. Like the original Grendel, he is a near-mythic beast, unstoppable, brutal, and feared. But unlike Grendel, this predator is not mindless. He is intelligent, calculating, and cruel in the most regal way imaginable. In his first moments on screen, the Grendel King establishes total dominance. When Kenji resists fighting the others, the Grendel King nearly kills Ursa on the spot, calmly using predator tech to exert pressure and control. There is no negotiating with him. He will have his entertainment or blood. A king among predators, visual design and symbolism. The Grendel King's appearance alone sets him apart from every other Yautja we've seen. He's larger and more imposing, wearing a cape made from what appears to be xenomorph tails, a horrifying yet awe-inspiring trophy. The xenomorphs, as any alien or predator fan knows, are among the deadliest creatures in sci-fi. For the Grendel King to not only kill them but wear their remains like armor tells us he's something far more dangerous than any predator we've encountered. His armor is ancient, scarred, and custom-built, hinting at centuries of conquest. The mask is sleek but menacing, almost ceremonial, with tribal markings indicating his warlord status. Every part of his design speaks to a lifetime, perhaps even centuries of victorious hunts and brutal domination. The cape alone suggests he's not just a killer, he's a conqueror. The Colosseum and the meaning of the hunt. The Colosseum, where the Grendel King hosts his games, is a grand, gladiatorial space where warriors who've slain predators are forced to fight each other. This isn't just sadism, it's tradition. For the Yautja, the title Killer of Killers is the highest honor, reserved for those who have slain other proven hunters. The humans chosen for this arena aren't random. They've all bested one of the Grendel King's own kind. Now, they must prove themselves against each other. This setting allows the Grendel King to act as both ruler and audience, judge and executioner. He doesn't dirty his hands immediately. He observes, lets the drama unfold, and only intervenes when it's necessary or when the thrill of the hunt beckons him personally. When Torres engineers an escape plan and the trio breaks free from their holding area, the Grendel King takes the field. He confronts them directly, showcasing his raw strength and speed. He effortlessly severs Kenji's arm in a brutal reminder of his superiority. But when the humans manage to flee in a stolen ship, he doesn't rage. He smiles, because for him, the real game has just begun. The Grendel King and Yautja, Hierarchy. One of the most fascinating things about the Grendel King is what his character reveals about Yautja society. Earlier films hinted at a hierarchy. Predator 2 introduced us to an elder predator who honored Detective Harrigan with a trophy pistol. AVP films gave us glimpses of Yautja, hunting clans, and initiation rites. But Killer of Killers goes much deeper. The Grendel King stands at the top of this culture not by heritage or bloodline, but by his strength and reputation. In a species where might makes right, he is the ultimate predator, commanding both fear and respect. The other Yautja obey him without hesitation. They know better than to challenge the one who's clearly defeated every enemy he's ever faced. He doesn't just command, he embodies the Yautja ideal. Ruthless, honorable, in their twisted way, and eternally hungry for more dangerous prey. The Killer of Killers title and its significance. In Killer of Killers, the phrase isn't just a catchy title. It's a sacred distinction in Yautja culture. To kill a predator is to become a killer of killers of being worthy of respect and, possibly, fear. That's why Ursa, Torres, and Kenji are brought to the Colosseum. They've each earned that title, and now the Grendel King seeks to test them further. This sheds new light on how the Yautja view other species. They may see humans as prey, but they also recognize potential. When a human defeats a predator, they're not cast out, they're brought in, either as trophies or champions. The Grendel King acknowledges their power. He respects them in the most brutal way possible by hunting them again. Why the Grendel King loves the hunt. Perhaps the most intriguing trait of the Grendel King is that he enjoys the challenge. When Torres and Kenji escape in the finale, he doesn't show anger, he shows joy. He raises his hand, commands the fleet, and grins as dozens of Yautja ships launch in pursuit. This is the game he lives for, the thrill of the kill. The blood rush of the chase. He's not a bureaucrat or a tyrant sitting on a throne. He's a warrior king who still lives for combat. That final moment, where he calls for the hunt to begin, is a declaration. The Grendel King is coming, and nothing, not even space, will stop him. Implications for future Predator stories. The introduction of the Grendel King expands the Predator universe in major ways. It confirms there is a structured hierarchy. It reveals how far and wide the Yautja have traveled, abducting and studying warriors from across space and time. And most importantly, it hints at a far more developed and terrifying version of Predator society, one that thrives on conquest and ritual combat. This isn't just a one-off character. The Grendel King could be the key to a whole new era of Predator stories. With Predator, Badlands on the horizon, many fans suspect we might see more of the Predator homeworld, their political systems, or even rival factions. The Grendel King may be the standard-bearer of the old ways, a traditionalist who believes in the purity of the hunt above all else. Whether he returns in a sequel or becomes a mythic figure referenced in future stories, the Grendel King now stands as a pillar of Predator canon, the most dominant, bold, and thrilling embodiment of what it means to be Yautja. Final thoughts. The Grendel King is not just another predator. He is the predator, a king among killers, the embodiment of everything that makes the Yautja species so terrifying. Through him, Killer of Killers gives fans a glimpse into a broader, more terrifying universe where predators don't just hunt, they rule. And when someone dares to defy that rule, the hunt becomes personal. This warlord doesn't just want to kill you. He wants you to run, because the real fun begins when the prey thinks it has a chance. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, please like the video, subscribe for more, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update.